Today we are making a modern blanket tag that we could use as a personalized gift for our loved ones. I've seen a lot of these blankets sell not only at my local Aldi, but also at Target and even places like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and all of those little stores. So I figured having a little tag for these would be really nice, especially when it comes like this. It's not really that pretty, but if you customize it to look something like this, how cute is that? You could even add some extra bows to it, or even like a gift card to make it extra cozy and fun. I love that this blanket I got comes already folded nicely, and all I need to do actually is to remove this little tag and replace it with my own to make it into a personalized gift. Okay, so if you're ready, let's hop on into the computer and I'll walk you through the design aspect in Adobe Illustrator. Here's my thought process. I'm currently obsessed with the whole scallop look and design, so I figured I would bring that into this design as well so that it has the scallop edge and it looks a little bit different, you know? It makes it look more modern and not so store-bought. Okay, so when you're in your Adobe Illustrator, I'm going to create a box that's going to be 5 by 5. If you have a digital caliper like this, you could use this to measure out the tag that's already on your blanket just to see what the size is. And then the little holes for the ribbon, I'm going with 2 inches in width, and then let's start off with 0.2 inches for the height, and we could adjust from there. To manipulate the square to actually look like a scallop, we're going to play around with the strokes. Once you're in the strokes, we're going to be looking at the weight, but we could start off by changing the cap and the corners, and also click on that dash line box. Here, once you point it out, you could actually see that the dashes become little dots, and based on the weight that you determine, it's going to increase that circle to give it that faux scallop look. You also want to play around with the arrangements of the corners. I actually like to have the corners be a circle, that way it kind of makes it a little bit nicer. And then we're going to bring in the corners so that it kind of softens it. And once you have your final look, we're going to click on Object, Expand Appearance, then Object, Expand, OK. And that's going to kind of outline the whole circles. Click on the inner anchor points and we're going to delete this. My favorite way to create the inner portion is to do the flip vertical. I'm going to first align this to make sure it's centered, and then once I have it in the right position, I'm going to copy the square and paste it in front by doing Command F. Click on the outer by clicking Shift while you click on the outer, and then we're going to flip vertically. Click on the 2 inner rectangles again, and we're going to flip this over 270 degrees, and then we have this perfect alignment inside the square. Let's also think of some witty and clever puns so that we could put on this little tag. I'm using ChatGPT to create some ideas. I like to play around with it, and maybe I even tweak it a bit so that it could give me exactly what I want. I initially asked for some cozy puns to be added on a tag. I asked it to go with the more Valentine's theme, and it was getting a little better, but still not my favorite. So we kept playing around with it, and I actually told it to do better. And I also mentioned to make it less hallmarky because I didn't want it to be so like generic. I wanted it to be a little bit more unique. I went with one, and the one that I picked was may cause extreme attachment issues. We're going to use the font Summer Sunday, and if you're interested in learning how to make your own fonts, I'll have the video linked here. It was so fun to do, and I think everyone should give it a try. I actually love this font because it's really simple. It could be scored. You could also increase the stroke line to make it an engraved option. One of the things too is that I made the periods a heart, and it's so small that you can't really tell, but if you enlarge it, it makes it really cute. So we're actually going to use that heart into this design as well. Now that I have my design, let's go ahead and cut it in my laser. For this project, I'm using my Glowforge Pro as well as some wood from True Flat. So here it is. I love using this plywood called True Flat. It allows me to do things without masking, and then I don't have to sand it. All I need to do is just wipe it off. We have this little tag. We're going to remove this. I noticed there's one on the back as well. Okay, So I actually like that this is Velcro. Read this through. Side. Okay, so here you go. We have it already done. And then I'm going to put this back on here, like that. I'm going to keep this pretty simple. And then all you need to do is Velcro it back on. Okay. And just like that, you have your own little customized gift. Okay, so take a look at my little gift. I love how it came out. It's just so pretty and elegant. I love the rounded edges. The scallop look is also super in and super pretty. I actually had this blanket for over a year because I've been wanting to make this video for that long and I just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm so excited that I actually got to create this today. You could always customize this by adding more ribbon or more flair, maybe even adding some cozy socks, a gift card, or even a book for someone to cozy up and read. It's been so fun creating this template and sharing this design with you. If you like these types of video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.